There are thousands of videos online of how to make a website using AI. These resources are great, but no one is showing the next step, how to maintain those websites that AI started. My name is Patrick. I'm an AI engineer and automations expert. I'm going to show you the exact workflow I use to maintain my AI-built website using Claude Code. We're going to work through 3 specific changes I want to make to my website. 1, make the hover function really consistent on all buttons on the website. Number 2, I'm going to de-AIify the services page. It looks a little AI generated right now. And then 3, create a landing page for the fractional Chief AI Officer service that we are starting to offer. Let's get started. We're going to go through the entire process. So I chatted with Claude Code and I created this website, this GitHub repository. And if I go to neylandsolutions.com, here it is. This is what it looks like. This is the code representation. This is the underlying code for this website. We can go to the about and the services. I created this website with AI. Now let's make some changes. The very first change that I wanted to make was on this AI starter kit. This button, it has this hover feature that I wanted that's a lot like acquisition.com. I am unashamed in my copying of a lot of their website, but if I go to this hover button, you see how it has this really slick hover motion. I want it to be like that. So let's see if we can get that animation the exact same. So I'm going to open up this GitHub repository. It's saved on my computer. I'm going to go ahead and open it up in VS Code. Okay, I have VS Code open. I'm going to open a folder. I have this repository stored right here, Neyland Solutions website. Perfect. So I'll select the folder. And I have all of these other Claude Code tasks that I've been working on. But I think I'll actually be able to work on these 3 things at the exact same time. So we will get started with the first one. The sales funnel for the AI starter kit has a form on it, and I would like to enhance the hover feature of the button and apply that hover feature to all buttons on all big buttons on the website. Right now, it hovers really slowly. I'd like to speed that up and just make it more responsive. All right, that's just the instructions I'm going to give it. And let's just take a quick baseline of what it's like right now. All right, so I have to hover over it for a second, and then it really slowly moves. On this, it's much snappier, and I really like how the text changes. Okay, so is there movement in the button? It doesn't seem like there is, so I just need to speed that up. Okay, so I just looked. All that really needs to happen is it needs to speed up and feel a little bit snappier on the transition. There shouldn't be a delay. All right, perfect. So I'll go ahead and send it. So again, all of these changes are happening on my local computer, not up in the cloud yet. I'm going to push these changes to that GitHub repository so that Vercel, the website that I use to, or the service that I use to host the website, will update it as well. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is edit the services page. Let's take a look at it real quick. It just kind of looks bland and AI generated. Now, I like components of this form. It, like the blue outline. I don't know. I think it just feels more complete. So I'm going to ask AI to take design principles from this form and apply it to the services page. And I'm just going to use natural language to do that. The services page looks a little bit AI generated. I want it to be, I want there to be more contrast. I want there to be more visual interest. Take some design components from the AI starter kit intake form and apply those. Perhaps higher contrast borders, some bold text, something to make those more interesting. Maybe add buttons with the same just to add buttons that are more visually contrasting, that are links to those landing pages. I know that right now the AI Ops Bootcamp is the only one with a button, so let's go ahead and start there with making the button more bold. All right, and I want to be clear, these are not great instructions that I'm giving it. I just want to show you how easy it is to change it. So, all right, so it says the starter kit form. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is a local host of it. All right, it's still really slow. All right, let's go ahead and just tell it. It's still really slow. I want it to start transitioning colors almost the second I hover over it. Please make sure that there isn't a delay. All right, that's working. Now let's go and check out our final task that we're going to do. Okay, our final task is creating a landing page for this fractional chief AI officer. Now, I already have the overall design elements of the website laid out, so it's not going to just be pulling from scratch. It's going to be taking the design elements that I want. So it's not the same as some YouTubers are showing people to just, oh, find a website that you like and go recreate this. I need to create it almost from scratch because my website already has a consistent brand to it, already has consistent colors. And so let's see if we can't make it much better. Let's see, this is a decent landing page with a VSL and okay, yeah. So it's a little bit AI generated looking, but let's go ahead and make it really, really similar. Okay, we'll go ahead and create this landing page. Okay. I'm going to instruct it to create a landing page. Please create a landing page for the fractional chief AI officer offer that we have. I would like it to have information about our offer. So ask me a few questions about what we do before creating it. All right. I know that the little bit of information that we have about the offer isn't comprehensive. We've been building it out as we've started working with clients and, finding out exactly what they want. And so I'm going to have it ask, okay, so the offer, what exactly does the chief AI officer engagement look like? The main thing we do is we completely replace the AI department. So we build automations. We are support for your company. We'll build, 2 big automations a month. We'll be ongoing support for their team. We'll teach. It's a retainer, but it does come with, consistent projects that are usually 1 or 2 projects a month, so that after 6 months, most companies are AI enabled and have most of their operations automated. All right, the problem that we solve is, gosh, I wish I was better at copywriting. I don't know. They feel like they're falling behind in AI and they don't have the bandwidth to do it themselves, and they don't know how to hire someone to do it. They don't want to hire a team and train them how to do it. We are that hire. In the first 30 days, we'll do complete data aggregation and AI enablement. I know that sounds super vague. Essentially what we do is we set up the infrastructure of the company with automation pipelines and with data pipelines that lay the groundwork for AI to just completely take over the business. If all of the data is in one place and you have a simple structure for creating automations, you can automate a whole lot of your business. But a lot of companies are so manual and you use all these different tools and all of the data comes from different places. There's no good attribution for the data. We basically build the foundation for all of the automation work. And then the result is you're fully leveraging AI to the best of AI's ability at the end of 6 months with our service. And when new stuff comes out, we make changes and we keep training your team. All right, that was super, super long and vague. Well, let's see how well it comes up with that landing page. All right, while it's working on that landing page, let's go ahead and take a look at this starter kit. Again, this is it just loading it up. We see localhost 3006. Hey, that looks really good. That looks really, really good. Now let's go to the contact page. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want the buttons to work. Well, actually, that one works pretty well. All right, I want to change the buttons here to match. Please make the buttons on the contact page exactly the same way. That looks great. All right, it was really snappy, exactly like the one on acquisition.com. I like that a lot. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at our services page. All right, the changes were subtle, but they're definitely there. So we have better backgrounds, better borders. We have on this one, our core offer, there is the blue border, and then we have a much better button. We do need to change the formatting of this button. And then we'll also add a button over here and a button over here. We need to make a landing page for the solo bootcamp as well, where we work just one-on-one with people. They don't have a team of 20, but this will be just a one-on-one program that's a lot cheaper. All right, I got distracted for a second. I don't know where we left off, but I remember. Let's see. Make sure the buttons on the, like all the pages should have the same button features, the hover over it. Okay, then we'll go ahead and make this services, asking me some more questions about the services pages. Don't worry about the $1 to $3 million businesses. We're a little bit more flexible than that. But yes, what kinds of tools and platforms? We use Claude Code more than anything, the entire Claude environment, agents. We use N8N, Zapier, custom Python, yes, and CRM integrations. We do all of that. We automate businesses. And then don't have any proof in specifics. We're still working with our first few clients, so we don't have any hard information for them. Yes, the call to action should be book Calendly, the same link that exists in the other landing page. And then let's keep the pricing off page. It will change a lot depending on the size of the team. Okay. And then I'm just going to say, go ahead and build it. Okay, all right, so let's see the abs bootcamp with the real call to action. Okay, perfect. Those all work. Let's take a look at it. We'll go to the services page and boom, we have the same feature right there. That looks awesome. Okay, then we're gonna have to add another button right here, but I think those two tasks look good. So here is the most important thing that people don't really talk about. So my website is hosted by Vercel, and on Vercel, you can do this really cool thing where you just say, add a new project, and I add a new project, and then I want to add, I just sign in to my GitHub, and then I can just import whatever website I'm working on. So right now I'm working on the Neyland Solutions website. It's already up, but I'll just press import and it comes in. Now, each time this is updated, this repository is updated, it automatically gets updated to Vercel when I push it to the production environment. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, please commit and push these changes to the production environment on GitHub. Okay, now it's actually doing it. It's actually maintaining my website with that button hover suggestion that I made. And it's doing it right there. All right, it's making all of those changes. There were some other changes that currently had before that I hadn't committed and staged and sent over yet. It's working on that. All right, it says it's done with the fractional CAIO landing page. Let's take a look. All right, book a call, see how it works. Okay, ongoing retainer, sure. Okay, yeah, it looks just like that other one. Data infrastructure, team training, ongoing support, automation pipelines, AI agent development. Yes, we're doing all of that. What our clients say. All right, it even came up with a bunch of FAQ content. Okay, Claude, full anthropology ecosystem. How much does it cost? Pricing depends on the team size. What happens after 6 months? By 6 months? Okay, wow. I mean, it's really good. Exactly how I told it to work, not ready for a retainer, the AI Ops Bootcamp, or the AI Starter Kit. They can learn more. And perfect. Wow, it even linked to the other website. This is our lead magnet. You can get your free AI Opportunity Starter Kit. Just fill out information about your business, and then we'll send you over a report on how you can use AI. Wow, very slick. Okay, now I am going to have it commit and push those changes. This looks great. Please commit and push changes. All right, now I have a workflow over here that's kind of designed to create a development branch and then see how it works, but it's doing everything here locally, and I'm just making small changes so I can view it here and then push straight to production. So let's see. Yes, I made another small change while I was press pause. There was some copy on my middle services tile that I wanted changed, but it will go ahead and do that. Please commit and push this change. Okay, now we can see the Chief AI Officer page will deploy to production at neylandsolutions.com funnels fractional CAIO on Vercel finishing building. Make sure that there is a button linking it to it from the services page. All right, I forgot to add that part, but we'll go ahead, and I'm not even going to check that one. I just know that it's going to work correctly because of the simple structure of my website. And perfect, right? We're adding a learn more button, and perfect. We'll take a quick look, see the full program. Boom, we're going to the landing page. That is awesome. Your AI department without the department. I'm actually going to add one more feature. I want this to have like a blinking red light that adds some urgency that says we can take on 2 more clients this month. I'd like to add one final component to the landing page. I would like to add some sort of banner at the top that is indicating urgency with kind of a blinking red light that's on the other landing page that says we can take on 2 more, like we can be the department for 2 more companies this month, something like that. Let's see, what should the actual copy be? It should be something like, we have capacity to onboard 2 more clients this month. Make that sound urgent and snappy. All right, let's see how it does there. All right, it says it's done making the change. Only taking on 2 more clients this month. Let's see what it looks like. All right, only taking on 2 more clients this month. That looks awesome. And we have the buttons that do the animations that we like. And this is all the information about our stuff. Now, we need more images. We need testimonials. But this is how you maintain the website. So I'll just go back and one final time and say, please commit and push changes. And that's all I have to do to send this up. This is a live website that I'm editing when I say commit and push these changes. So send me a message if you want any more walkthroughs of how I prompt AI to do specific things. I'd love to be helpful. If you're curious about how AI can be used in your business, go to the Neyland Solutions website and go ahead and get your free AI Opportunity Starter Kit, and we'll give you ideas on how to use AI in your business. You won't regret it.